Hi everyone. Today we're going to review and compare contract lifecycle management and automation tools that are designed to streamline the entire lifecycle of contracts, including the signing stage. So we're going to compare Contractbook, Docubee, Fynk, and M-Files. So I felt that a side-by-side comparison would be the best way to review all four of these, especially if you felt like they're offering very similar services. I think it's important to compare them all and then come up with a final decision, also considering things like pricing, etc. at the end of this video. So the first thing we want to review is the user interface and the dashboard. So their dashboard and user interface is pretty easy to understand. If you need a bit of help, they have these tags spread out across the software that will give you instructions, and they also have videos to guide you in areas that you may get lost in. Now, Docubee doesn't have those videos and different tags spread out across the software, but in certain areas, especially areas that they feel like you'd need help, they have an assistant help section that explains everything to you in detail. And their software is pretty easy to use. Within minutes, you'll understand everything. Fynk was quite difficult to use because they have like this AI video that's on the dashboard that you have to remove because it buffers and it runs into errors and then it restarts. It was really bad to use. And then M-Files looks totally different to the three that we've just seen. And you really have to click on the tour guide and watch their video in order to learn more about their software. Now let's look at the contract management features. In Contractbook, you can upload and store all your contracts. You can create a blank contract draft. You can use one of their existing templates, or you can upload your existing contracts and then convert those into templates. On that note, Contractbook also offers automation features, and this is where you can add data fields, conditions, and other automations like syncing documents and communicating with team members when a task is completed. They also have a range of different integrations, so Slack, Salesforce, Pipedrive, QuickBooks. So you can also add that to your workflow. Let's say you want to create invoices as soon as a document has been signed, you can do that. A cool feature that Contractbook has is that you can edit all your templates or your documents once you've uploaded them onto Contractbook. So all the other editing features that you would otherwise have in Microsoft Word, you can have them in Contractbook. Docubee doesn't have that feature. Fynk sort of has that feature. It's not as complicated as you can see, but you can edit your documents pretty extensively. M-Files definitely doesn't have a document editing feature, so you're going to have to download your documents, edit them on Microsoft Word, and then re-upload them. Now let's look at Docubee's contract management system. So it's not as complicated as Contractbook's management system. You're not going to be able to get data on your contracts, like which contracts are pending, which contracts need to be reviewed soon, searching a bunch of contracts based on a data point, and then getting alerts and making workflows around that. You're not going to get that with Docubee. What you can do with Docubee, though, is that you can upload the documents you typically use as a template, and then you can change roles and fields and then quickly sign your documents. But on that note of lacking those features, they have this document repository system, which is now in beta, and it will allow you to upload, manage, and find everything you need here. And more than that, you'll be able to build reports, manage document metadata. So I do think that's a feature they're working on and that they've realized that they're lacking. Where Docubee really shines and its competitors don't have this feature is an amazing redlining-like feature. So if we click starting points and contract, I'm not sure if this is new. I think it's new. And remember, I was talking about how it doesn't have a document editing feature. This is pretty much it. So what you can do is you can collaborate, negotiate, and sign documents much quicker in this Word-like interface. So you can make edits, suggestions, and comments in real time and easily work with internal or outside counsel. So no more going back and forth on emails. And it's a real step up from Microsoft Word's version control. And they also have binding e-signature. So I think they've got the whole document editing feature covered. I don't think this was there. Maybe it was, and I just wasn't familiar with it, but that's definitely interesting. In terms of automation features, Docubee allows you to create advanced workflows. So one of the workflows I really liked was the client intake one. We're not going to go into detail of the workflows, but you can create pretty much any workflow surrounding your legal work, including document-specific workflows where your client can fill in fields and generate documents for you. and then have those saved in Docubee and then send them out for signing. Now let's see what Fynk is offering. They're offering more than just contract management. They're also offering some features that case management system would offer. So not only can you upload your documents and then set up tasks around those documents, you can see your incoming tasks, your ongoing tasks, and tasks that have been completed. And you also find the value of your contracts. You also find a summary of all the stages of your contract, your upcoming workload, more data on your contracts. And then a unique feature they have here is this calendar where you can populate with the dates in your contracts. So start dates, notice dates, end dates, etc. And you can get alerts based on that, which is really cool. And then at the bottom here, you'll have a summary of your contracts. Now, Contractbook does have similar features. If you go to its homepage, you can find a section where you can add your tasks, your documents that need signing, data on your contracts, and then history on your contracts. What they don't have is the calendar, but they have everything else that Fynk is offering. In terms of templates and automations, Fynk doesn't have any templates, or I didn't find any templates. Maybe they're there, but when I searched in this section here, I didn't find any templates. So you're going to have to upload your own templates with Fynk. In terms of automation, when you upload your own templates, you can add dynamic fields and conditions and notifications and attachments. And so you can automate a lot of your workflow and contract work. When it comes to the AI features, I'm really confused, but I think like with Contractbook, you can upload a document and then the AI system will extract data from the document and then add that to your dashboard analysis features. So these features here, I think that's where they get the data, and I think that's how they populate the calendar. I don't think you have to individually add the dates and different things. I think that's done by AI. I didn't find that feature, but I think you can do that. Well, let me not say I didn't find the feature. When I did upload my contracts, it didn't automatically extract that data. So I don't know, maybe it was something I missed. And then they have a feature called AI Review, which I'm not sure what it does, because when I tried to use it, I didn't get anything significant. So I uploaded my documents using import, and then it will tell you when the AI analysis has been completed. And then when you've reviewed it, you can apply the AI's suggestions. Let me show you what I did find. These are the results. So I noticed that it doesn't work well with Edge. You're going to have to open the application using Chrome. Maybe that's why I've been getting all these glitches and errors using the software. Maybe you can't use Edge, you have to use Chrome. So even with this AI analysis feature, you have to use Chrome. So I'm going to open that up in my Chrome. So this is what the AI results look like in Chrome. And like I was saying, that I didn't really get anything significant. You get an abstract of your contract, and you also get an AI summary of the contract. And then if you go down to some of the clauses here, it seems like it's just picking up the clauses in my document. So governing law will pick that up, entire agreement clause, etc. But I didn't get any like suggestions or any way where the AI would pick up any inconsistencies or any risk in the contract. You know what other AI programs are offering. So like I said, I didn't get anything significant. It may be that this is targeted to non-lawyers, because I did hear that Fynk is targeted to non-lawyers. So I don't think you'll get anything legal related out of the AI system. I may be wrong. But what they do have is a useful automation feature for anyone who needs to generate documents in bulk from a data set. So go to the automation tab, click create automation, and then you'll find the feature here. Now, M files, on the other hand, looks completely different to the ones we've just seen. Here under common views, where you'll find all your templates, and they have the most extensive list of templates and business contracts that I've seen. And then you'll find your assigned tasks either here or on the assigned tab. You'll also find tasks that have been assigned to you or that you've assigned to other people. So for M files, it's pretty short. There's not many features beyond that. Now, what about signing features and prices? Contractbook has a variety of signing methods. Then go to your contract, select sign PDF, and then select the method you'd like to use. Docubee, on the other hand, has a quick sign feature, which you can access here, and then quick sign. And you can use it to create a legally binding e-signature. Fynk also has a signing feature as well. Go to your documents, and then select sign PDF. and then you can upload your document, and then you can select the necessary details to sign your document. M-Files, on the other hand, doesn't have a signing feature unless they do have one and I just couldn't find it. Now let's get to the most important factor, which is pricing and my closing thoughts. So having gone through this comparison of all the softwares and what they're offering, some of them seem to be offering very similar features, but the disparity in pricing is quite shocking. So the most expensive by far, drum roll, it's actually Contractbook. Contractbook, their lowest packaging starts at 400 per user, and I can't imagine what the highest one costs. Then comes Fynk. It's a little bit cheaper, and if you convert the pricing, the lowest point is 69 euros, which is about $72 per month, and it can go above 300. Compared to the price of legal tech softwares, that's quite pricey. And a lot of the legal tech that comes out of Europe is quite cheap. So that's high end. You can determine whether it's worth the price. I also heard that Fynk is targeting a non-lawyer audience. So that may be a reason, but it's very pricey. Honestly, Docubee looks like the most value for money, and Docubee it's actually quite affordable. The lowest packaging starts at $10, and then obviously you want to step up and go to Pro if you have a team or you want to access some of their more sophisticated features. And I really do think upgrading to the Pro feature here is worth it, and it will still be cheaper than all the others we discussed besides M-Files. You really can do with the $10 package, honestly. And then M-Files, being the cheapest, costs about $39 per month. And depending on what you're trying to access and what you're looking for, if you're just looking for a basic CLM product that gives you all the features, then you need to check out M-Files. I really do think it's worth it if you're just looking for something that's basic, gets the job done. You're not looking for anything fancy, not looking for automation features, signing features, and all that contract data and other stuff. If you're just looking for a way to store your documents, get templates, etc., it may be the best option for you. So that's it from me. Thanks, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.